Everyone, welcome back to a new post today. Let's today delve into the topics of Emile Durkheim. What does he say about suicide, religion, and also society as well? Now, his phenomenal work of suicide was written in his book Suicide, which he published in 1897, and he says that suicide is not an individual act, but it is a social phenomena influenced by social facts. Social facts are individual norms, behavior, beliefs, values that shape behavior of individuals in the society. He therefore says that suicide rates can be determined by the degree of social integration and also moral regulation within a society. And on the basis of the social integration, that is connected between a group, and also moral regulation, which includes societal norms and values or rules in the society, he classified suicide into four types. That is egoistic suicide, which happens when there is lack of social integration of an individual with society, where there is a feeling of detachment and a lack of sense of belongingness. For example, mainly women or even unmarried children, childless couples, etc., who feel detached from the societal norms, etc. Altruistic suicide, which occurs when an individual is too much into the society and cannot meet the society's expectation. The group's needs are considered more important than those. For example, soldiers sacrificing their lives for their country, the historic practice of sati, and how a Hindu widow would die on her husband's funeral pyre. And anemic suicide, which includes lack of social regulation, which includes normlessness, which arises during great social or economic upheaval, such as economic depression or sudden booms, where traditional norms and values are disrupted and people struggle to adjust to the new conditions. And fatalistic suicide, which is a result of excessive social regulation, oppressive conditions, where a person feels trapped and they have no control on their own future. So Emile Durkheim's suicide has really helped in analyzing why exactly suicide occurs, and also helps in understanding the various reasons for suicide as well. His pioneering work, which uses scientific methods of statistics, demonstrating that even personal acts like suicide is patterned by social forces. This helped establish sociology as a legitimate science and laid the ground for modern social research as well. On religion, he says it is a social phenomena and not a supernatural one. He says it is a unified system of beliefs and practices relative to sacred things which unites a community. He therefore said that worshipping sacred things makes people actually worship the society itself and creates social cohesion or oneness, and reinforces collective consciousness through shared rituals and beliefs. His work, Elementary Forms of Religious Life, used the study of elementary forms to understand the fundamental nature of religion in the society. Emile Durkheim viewed religion therefore as a social phenomena and not a supernatural one. He says it is a social fact, that is, it is an individual and not a individual phenomena that shapes norms and behavior. He classified religion into two different realms, that is sacred and also profane. Profane is ordinary and sacred is setting apart. Worshipping society, he argued that by worshipping sacred objects, people are actually worshipping society itself, which reminds the individual of their dependence on one another and the importance of collective life. He speaks about collective consciousness, which is reinforced by societies worshipping through religion and their shared values and beliefs. He spoke of all religion having two basic components: belief, collective representation, and rites, mode of action which are influenced by beliefs or social actions. And he says that the ritual and practice of religion binds the individual together, creating social cohesion or moral community as well. And this went on to become how society actually is shaped. So he saw society as a reality greater than the individual, composing social facts which include norms, structures, and social solidarity, shaping social behavior, emphasizing collective consciousness and social solidarity. Based on solidarity or oneness, he spoke of mechanical solidarity and organic solidarity, and also brought out a concept of anomie, that is social breakdown, which influences societal behavior and functions and institutions like religion, education as well. So the major contributions with regard to study of society include social facts, which includes ways of acting, thinking, feeling external to individual, collective consciousness, which comes out because of shared beliefs, morals, values, the social solidarity, which are the bonds that unite the individuals in the society, anomie, which is a state of normlessness or social confusion resulting from rapid social change, and functionalism, where he viewed society as a complex functional system working together to promote stability and social order, each institution dependent on one another through their functions. So Durkheim's goal was rigorous study of sociology in a scientific manner, treating social facts as things that can be studied empirically, much like natural science. So these were some of the important contributions of Emile Durkheim. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video, and please do wait for my next session tomorrow on another important thinker, and until then, it's very happy learning.